And we're back with our TrustedSaskatoon.com half hour of our expert show. And we're back to the folks from Palliser Rooms who've joined us. Lana provided a great answer on our different types of furniture for small spaces. Tristan from Palliser Rooms, I'm going to put this one to you. Laura Ellis says she's really looking to find more Canadian-made products and eco-friendly. She's just asking about product lines that are options in this regard. What can you do for her?
Yeah, basically our store, we've really made it our goal to source out Canadian manufacturers. And really that's probably the majority of the product we have on the floor is Canadian-made. Boy,
that's
product.
nice to see nowadays. I think a lot of furniture stores, it's halfway around the world where they bring their stuff in, isn't it?
Exactly. It makes a huge difference. And the quality is just, it's night and day. And plus, you're supporting Canadian manufacturers and businesses. So that's really been our goal, and we've got some great product lines. And I guess kind of hand in hand with that, when you're going with the Canadian manufacturers, you're getting away from bringing furniture across the world, so you're improving that environmental footprint. And in addition to that, the manufacturers we deal with in Canada have really made it their goal to be eco-friendly. So they've done a lot in terms of reducing emissions. They've got great recycling programs, all kinds of things like that they're doing, that you're not going to see from some of those other places. So we're really proud of that. And if people are looking to get more detailed information on specific product lines, what the eco-friendly story is, because there is some really cool stories behind a lot of our product lines. I probably can't go into that level of detail right now, but if you want to learn that, come in. See us in the store, and we can take you through whatever you're interested in.
Good to hear. Okay, Lana, we're back to you. You good to go?
I'm good.
Here's this one. This one's Trish. I've been looking for a dining room set for a while now. Don't want traditional style. Want something that's going to look good and seat a minimum of 8. What kind of price range and styles we got available at Palliser?
We have so much for Trish. Our custom dining lines are most likely the answer that she's looking for. We, just sort of building on what Tristan was talking about, both lines are manufactured in Canada. They're actually out of Quebec, and they offer a design it your way concept. So you have a choice in tabletop size, finish color and style, leg style, even the apron, and right down to the edge detail. So you can create a look that's your own. And there's dozens of chair options, and you can even do benches if you want to really give a less traditional kind of mix and match idea. With this many combinations available, though, the prices will vary, but we can always find something for every budget, and we have consultants that are there to, help guide her through the process and make sure that we meet her needs and budget.
Tristan, got another question for you. This comes from Sherry Curtis, and this is kind of a neat one that I think a lot of people can relate to. Is there a certain percentage of a room that should be furniture or free space? Because we've all walked into rooms where you think, oh man, there's hardly any furniture in it, and then you walk into somebody else's room and it's just this clutter mess. So how do they find that balance?
Dave had a question on open spaces before, and it does give, a real beautiful feel to a room. But, basically kind of what Lana was saying, instead of worrying about percentages and all that kind of thing, the key is starting with a good design, and that's really where our store shines, and our sales consultants can really help people. Take the layout, we'll take your blueprints, your floor, your paint colors, your floor samples, whatever you have, and we'll actually help you create a layout that's going to really rock in that room. So that's kind of a service that we have at our store that you're not going to see in a lot of places.
Final question for you, Lana. You good to go? Lady says, Jennifer, 6 kids ages 6 months to 14. Wondering what we could put in our living room that would be durable but comfy furniture, good for all of us to fit comfortably while having our family movie night. And something that's easy to clean, too.
Jennifer is a busy lady.
Yeah, no kidding.
What immediately comes to mind is that we would probably take a look at a sectional for them, and probably leather. Palliser has a great selection of styles that we can customize in terms of the size and the covering, so we can always find something for everyone. The leather is going to allow her to be able to wipe it off. We'll get them in the right grade of leather, so we have to be careful about that. So that's why we want them in to ask a few more questions. And she'll be able to sit back, relax, and watch that movie and not have to worry.
Some good stuff there that we've got from the folks at Palliser Rooms. And our next guest joining us on our TrustedSaskatoon.com expert show this weekend, we've got Lori in from Kitchen and Bath Classics. They're up on 51st Street. Great store for all those great kitchen and bath ideas. Hi, Lori.
Hello there.
Are you ready to answer some of the questions?
I am ready.
Again, questions submitted at the TrustedSaskatoon.com Facebook page. We've got Mary Lee Zimmer says she'd like a walk-in shower or walk-in tub in our bathroom. I'm assuming, again, this is an existing bathroom. Then any suggestions in those areas?
Well, we've got lots of options for a walk-in shower. If you're looking at doing walls and bases, you could do a whole set. We've got knockdowns that'll fit. If you come in with some general measurements, we'll be able to take a look at that. Usually they're 60 by 30. We've got lots of options that we can put in there for just a base. You can tile, or you can just do a whole set as well. And if you've got room to go bigger, we can certainly take a look at the measurements and see if we can move a few things around in there as well. Also for aging in place, something to think about is we can also do wheelchair accessible bases. So a lot of those, for renovation situations, you're going to end up doing tile around them because most of the units are a one piece, but you can get the bases in there, and we do have many options for sizes for that as well. And then we also have walk-in tubs that we have access to. So if you're thinking rather than a shower, you'd like to go the tub option, we've got American Standard actually has ones that have a walk-in door in them, and you can close it up, have a seat, fill it up, and you can also get them jetted or just as a soaker tub.
Here's a couple of questions. They're basically along the same theme. Kaylee and Elizabeth here. Kaylee's got a small basement bathroom, wants ways to make it look spacious while still maintaining functionality. And then Elizabeth says we need an upstairs bathroom, don't have the space. It's all about trying to make all this work in a small space for both of these people.
Well, what we usually do, again, take a look at some general measurements, and come in with the basic room measurement is always helpful, and then we look at the options. So if you have a tub and shower that you're thinking of putting in, some ways to keep the space open is using a curtain rod rather than a door on there. We've got the hotel rods that'll expand it out an extra 4 inches. And
those are cool. And they just curve out,
exactly.
But they really do make a difference, don't they?
It's the extra 4 inches, and you've got lots of room for showering in there. And also corner showers are nice. There's lots of glass on them, so if you do have the room to redesign a little bit, maybe take the tub out, we can come out a little bit further, we can do something with lots of glass on it, and that'll keep the room seem nice and open as well.
What about small areas when it comes to sinks? Is there much
for
there?
Sinks? Basically, you can get sinks that are sinks that have like a sink top, and what that would be is the sink and the countertop are all built into one. We've got porcelain and composite options for that. And they're nice and compact, so we can go down to 24 inches, 18 inches in some cases, or up to 30 or 5 foot.
Okay.
And that does eliminate a lot of the detailing and dropping in a sink and having countertops and backsplashes. It's all in one.
Lori is our guest on this segment of our TrustedSaskatoon.com expert show, Kitchen and Bath Classics, up on 51st, going through some of the questions people have submitted at Trusted Saskatoon's Facebook page. We've got Bruce here, who was asking a question about perhaps putting in a jet tub. He's asking easiest way to clean them, what type of maintenance they require. What about jet tubs? You see much of that these days?
We do. Probably the most popular two tubs we put in are just a soaker tub, no jets, or a Whirlpool jetted tub is quite popular. And for cleaning them, it's very easy. You can actually use whatever you use in your dishwasher to clean the jets in the tub. We recommend that you dilute it first. If you're using like the little pucks or something in a powder form, put it in some hot water and then fill your tub to just above the jets. Now, you don't have to fill the tub up the whole way. You don't have to run the tub for the whole cycle. Just run it for about 5 minutes even with the dishwashing solution going through it, and that'll clean out your jets. And if you do it once a month or once every 2 months, along with, of course, cleaning the inside of your tub, you'll be good to go.
And hopefully that answers as well Anna Lee and Roxanne's questions, because they too had questions about cleaning the jets in the bathtub. Is there sediment that can build up or scale that can build up in these tubs?
Inside, if you're using salts or if you're using oils, of course, that can build up inside the jetting system. It's still hygienic because most of the tubs today purge. If you have an older tub, it may not do that, but what it'll do is it'll turn on, run for about a minute or 20 seconds, and blow the line clear so that there's no moisture left in the line. So you just might have a little bit of product left in there. This will remove it.
Very cool. And a great showroom where you can see all these products and get some ideas from Lori at Kitchen and Bath Classics up on 51st. Thanks for joining us today, Lori.
Thank you very much.
All right, and time to announce our winner this week of this $1,500 prize pack that our businesses today, partners with TrustedSaskatoon.com, have contributed, and we are giving it to Jennifer DeConnick, I do believe. Sarah Wheelwright, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And that does it for this half hour of our Talk to the Experts. Again, TrustedSaskatoon.com.